Stadium in Athens, Ohio. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Ohio Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Ball is teed up, and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Drops back on first down. Right side, it's Hart. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. They'll do the rest and make big gains.
And the Bobcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. A give to Brown. At the 40, there he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
Here we go. Kill. 496, tsunami. 7.
Running inside. It's Hart. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll give it to Brown. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Tight end now in motion. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Handoff for Brown. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Right down the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. quick give. It's Scott. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll give it on the counter. Knocked down immediately.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Looking for a gap. It's Scott. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here is the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end, that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
They give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Now on first down from the 40. A give to Brown. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle.
One of the things I like about this tight end is he's a target vertically down the field. That was a post route that time. And you want to try to cover him with the linebacker, probably not going to be fast enough. You want to cover him with the safety, probably not going to be big enough. That's the matchup nightmare this guy can be, and his quarterback well aware of it on that throw.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side, it's Brown. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar. Here we go.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down.
Hey, kill it, kill it. Ready, set hot.
They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a cheap shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Out wide left, it's Perry. Touchdown, Ohio! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They're all over him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
3rd and long right here. Looking to throw it straight. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ohio. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Dropping back, it's Drake. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
He's got enough. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Let's talk for just a second about Ohio. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Wants to throw one first. Left side, it's Brown. Turning it on! And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off for Brown. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. He's got the first down. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. He's looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Brown. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Out wide left, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An 84-yard drive there. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The DBs will back off a bit. Dropping back, it's Drake. Finds his target. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Got him on the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looking to throw on 3rd. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline. They've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now. They've got to find some answers.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Gonna run it. It's Hart. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense has it. They're on the move. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running. And you can see he takes off, and the defense closes in fast. And the most important thing happens with the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 10 team, the Ball State Cardinals.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there.
And it's the Sooners coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside, Mack.
Makes the grab. It's Myers. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Tells to run, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Drake. Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets rid of it.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right side, it's Burks. Still running at the 40. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
See some running room. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
It's complete to the left. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you. Keep chucking the pill.
And the Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. In the backfield, it's Brown. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
A Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the right. And he almost had a pick.
And I get why this offense is aggressive. They've been doing what they wanted, right? And they built this huge lead, but they can't get careless. Like, don't make those mistakes that might get this defense back in the football game.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Again, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. Snags it and he's open. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down to the air. Left side, it's Brown. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wants to throw. It's Drake. Spins it out to the back. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Brown running left. He's past the marker. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
Drops back on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Catch in the middle, it's Mitchell. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. To the air, it's Drake. Unloads in the nick of time.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Wants to throw on third down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, sometimes these receivers / running backs just make you look good. Third down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option one, taking away option two. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide right, it's Mitchell. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. There he goes. The 20. He's at the touchdown, North Dakota State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Ready to try the point after. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Right side, it's Brown. Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Bobcats are threatening on 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Brown. He's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ohio! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's Pride. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to pass, it's Drake. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago, because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game, and it's the exact same result. You better be wary when you go after that young man.
The give to Brown. Across the 35. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They'll ride him again. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. And they get him down short of the first down marker.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you can try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the score.
Press center downs going to the air. Run ends there. Long way to go on 2nd down.
2-14 close. 2-14 close.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Turns up, it's Brown. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Out wide right, it's Brown. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn. And that
big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks. And the 4th down decision pays off big time.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Now the this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.